But say you don't win the grand prize. Say you're the newcomer who I called out. I think it was HW was your name. You can answer questions correctly and pick up bonus SB throughout the game, even if you don't win the grand prize. But you will have to early. Also, the first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before the final question of the game, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize. Now, there are two ways to rejoin. One is using SB, which it's like 1 SB to rejoin. The other, of course, more preferable way is with a free rejoin. And if you don't have any of those because you're new to the game or you've run out or you want some more to add to the stockpile, and I don't blame you, click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game's not happening and get free rejoins by watching videos. But that is not all. That is not all the goodies that we have for you. Each game we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and or claim at least 1 SB in the game. So whether you win the game or whether you claim bonus SB, you are eligible for this. And we do a random drawing. And here are the people who won from Tuesday's game. They've been credited already. Fonzie Forever Indeed, Licorice Jelly, Beetle Girl Jessie, Swagger 18324, and Brad 8820. Congratulations to you. And everyone else who has not had a chance to win a drawing yet, you're entering every time you show up and walk away with something. So please keep playing and claiming, because next time the winner could be you. It could happen. I believe in you. And that is all the info you need, my friends. So let's get this game started. Right now, here is question number 1. Which of the following fashion brands is considered to be a luxury brand? Is it Oshkosh B'gosh, Levi's, or Prada? And if you follow the game on Twitter, then you would have had a hint about this. Company started in 1913, making and selling leather goods and travel accessories, which sounds like it was luxurious even back then. Today, Prada remains a brand synonymous with high-end luxury. Prada, of course, is the luxury brand. 97% of you getting that one right. Starting us out with over 14,000 people in grand prize contention, but with our latecomers and the people who got eliminated rejoining, we're going to get real close to 15,000 people in grand prize contention. Of course, the hint that we gave today, our fun fact on Twitter this morning, was that the current head of Prada has a slide in her office. What is it? Mucha? Whatever her name is, Prada? She's in the Prada family. She's got a slide in her office, and I am jealous. Let's move on to question number 2 now. It is worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. Which country would you visit to shop at Harrods? Is it England, Italy, or India? We talked about dream vacation spots earlier on. And if you want to go to one of these places, Harrods is probably a stop for you. All right, hot tip. If you visit the original Harrods, make a right after walking out the front door. Walk down the street to visit Winston Churchill's Bunker and Museum, which is yet another landmark in England that you can visit in London, England. That is the answer. 84% of you getting that one right. Harrods, a very famous department store in London. Is a place to visit. Shoppers, whether you shop or buy something or not, just to go visit the store is a big deal. And there you go. You did pretty well with that one. 84% of you getting it right. Of the 16% that got eliminated, almost all of you able to rejoin, at least over 80% of you. As we move on to question number 3, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. What kind of princess was TV's Xena? Was she crafty princess, warrior princess, or quiet princess? What could it be? Xena. First appearing on Hercules, Xena was supposed to die in her 3rd appearance, but her popularity got her a lease on life and a show of her own. You know her as Xena, Warrior Princess. That's right, Xena Warrior Princess is the answer. The great Lucy Lawless. 99% of you getting that one right. Crushing the game so far. And we can move on now to question number 4, worth 1 bonus SB. Which of the following artists was not involved with the plane crash from the day the music died? Is it Ricky Nelson, Buddy Holly, or the Big Bopper? That's right. The day the music died is a real thing. Somebody was not on that plane, thank goodness. Music was forever changed on February 3rd, 1959, when a small plane crashed near Clear Lake, Iowa, killing Richie Valens, Buddy Holly, and the Big Bopper. Thankfully, Ricky Nelson was not on that plane. He did survive because he wasn't involved in the crash. 67% of you knew Ricky Nelson was the answer. Well done. Amazing to think of what Buddy Holly, you know very, very well. If you don't know the Big Bopper as well, He's probably best known for Chantilly Lace, their "Hello, baby." So shout out to the Big Bopper as well. Let's move on. Of the 2/3 of the 1/3 of you that did not get that, over 2/3 of you were able to come back in, actually closer to 75%. We're moving on to question number 5 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. What bird is known for standing on one leg and appearing to have backwards knees? Is it the hawk, the flamingo, or the owl? I'm a real bird brain today, aren't I? We have fun. They're not backwards knees, okay? They're actually ankles. And I don't know if that makes it more or less weird as you try to picture the anatomy of a flamingo properly, but those are ankles. Flamingo's the answer. Pretty much everybody knew that one. Well done. 99.4% of you getting that correct. When it's that high, I assume the people who didn't get it sneezed as they were trying to press a button on their screen. Let's move on to question number 6, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. What color are flamingos when they're born? Are they pink, yellow, or gray? Yeah, back to back. We built the context for flamingo. Do you know what color they are when they are born? Fun fact. Backwards ankles and all, the most striking feature of flamingos has to be their bright pink plumage / feathers, something they develop over time from their diet. They are actually born gray. It's all the shrimp that they eat turns them pink. That seafood diet, turning flamingos pink. 77% of you knew that they were born gray. Well done. That was not an easy question, but you aced it. 15% going with yellow and 8% thinking, oh, they were born pink because they're pink birds. I get it. Unfortunately, incorrect. If they were yellow, they would all look like sort of like big birds. Of the 23% of you that did not get that, over half of you able to rejoin. We still have over 11,500 people in grand prize contention with only 4 questions left to go. Here comes question number 7, worth 1 bonus if you get it right. Don Henley, Glenn Frey, and Joe Walsh were all members of what music group? Is it the Eagles, the Killers, or Steve Miller Band? What group were they in? For people who made such good music together, they really didn't get along. Their relationships were so bad that their 1994 Eagles reunion tour and the album were titled Hell Freezes Over. The Eagles, of course, are the answer. 93% of you getting that one right. Well done. See, you're crushing it. You're killing the game, as my friend Deshola likes to say. But let's see if you're able to crush this very next question, worth 1 bonus SB. If you get it right, it's question number 8. In the original Donkey Kong, what was Mario's profession? Was he an accountant, a carpenter, or a zookeeper? That's right. He was not a plumber in that original game. Do you know what his job was? He's not even a plumber now anymore, really, but he hadn't even gotten his plumber's license when Donkey Kong was released. Mario was just a humble carpenter back then. Carpenter is the answer, and oh my goodness, this was a tough question. I thought not many people will get this one right, but 82% of you come through and hit it out of the park. Well done. Zookeeper makes sense. You got a big ape on the loose. Must have gotten loose from the zoo and gone, I'm going to take the zookeeper's girlfriend. But unfortunately, that is incorrect. And of the 18% of you that got eliminated, over half of you were able to rejoin. That's how well you've been doing in this game. You were able to use that rejoin. That's a clutch rejoin for you right there. Let's move on to question number 9 now, worth 1 bonus SB if you get it right. In checkers, which way do the pieces move? Do they move horizontally, vertically, or diagonally? They can only move one of those ways, whether they're jumping or not. As you move your pieces across the board, trying to get them kinged, they can only move one space at a time unless they're jumping an opponent's piece. They always have to move in a diagonal fashion. That's right, diagonally is the answer. 6,292 people knew that answer and are ready for our final question. But first, of course, before we get to that final question, a reminder that there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge. That is our other game mode. It is a quick, hostless version of our game. You can play it on your schedule whenever you want, up to twice per day, every single day. Second is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. Both of those will get you SB towards your daily goal. And of course, that More Ways to Earn you can earn from downloading and playing games on your phone. And of course, Daily Tap Joy, quick, easy to complete offers. Check Daily Discover off your to-do list in minutes. Have fun while doing it. The SB will add up. And speaking of SB adding up, do not forget that the famous TV Moms Team Challenge is going on. I've been updating you every day, but this is a reminder. We are at Wednesday now. It runs through Sunday, the 18th of May at 11:59 p.m. So there's plenty of time for you to join, get involved, contribute to your team. For those of you who don't know how the team challenge works, you will earn points for your team as you earn SB for yourself in a variety of different ways. Different ways to earn are worth different amounts of points. And one of the ways you can earn is by playing this very game mode. So you're doing it right now. You could be contributing points to your team if you're not. If you contribute at least 500 points to your team before the challenge ends, again at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time on Sunday, May 18th, you will receive a gift card discount that gets bigger based on how well your team finishes. So if your team wins, you'll get a 300 SB discount on your next gift card. That means you can get a $5 gift card for just 200 SB. Get involved after the game and help your team grow its point total. And here is where the scores currently stand. Team Marge Simpson is still in the lead, but now there's just a little bit over 100,000 point difference between Marge Simpson and Sophia Petrillo. And don't look past Claire Huxtable, just about 250,000 behind. So it is possible for any of these teams to win. Truly anybody's game. So get involved with the team challenge after this. And if you're doing it right now, keep contributing to your team. It ain't over no matter which position you are in. All right, we have 7,841 people vying for a piece of our grand prize. We got another almost 8,000 people who stand a chance to get a bonus SB for themselves if you can correctly answer question number 10. Here it is. Was it Mandy Moore, Christina Aguilera, or Britney Spears? This is a famous was involved with. She wasn't fooling around when she told everyone, "I'm not that innocent," a lyric she proved with her albino python-assisted performance at the VMAs, which was just... Here's is the answer. 6,494 people knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize today. Well done. I did see somebody ask before I say hello to the winners, how do you get involved? How do you join a team? There's going to be a box that appears at the very end of this game after you've claimed your SB or gotten your grand prize. You just click that, and then you can go sign up for a team. You click, and then everything you do will earn points for your team. It's as easy as that. We make it simple. Make it easy, easy for you. Each of our winners, by the way, who hopefully had an easy time today, got 16 SB plus the bonuses they earned along the way. Ant-Man Fusen, you're a winner. Laura B. About, you are a winner. Emma G. McGuire, you are a winner. Jacob K. Helm, you are a winner. Devayan, Deyavin, you are a winner. And Brayton Regner, just a few of our grand prize winners. Also, Uncle Meow, you are a winner. Congratulations to all of you and those of you who claimed your bonus SB. Now that you have all these new SB in your account, you know what to do with them. Redeem them for PayPal cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. Appreciate this. We'll see you tomorrow for Thursday's game. We got live, and we will see you then, my friends.